Hi everyone. So today I wanted to make a video about this strange energy in the air. Yeah, a lot of people are making videos about this, which is great because, as you are very well aware, in society at this point, people are not really talking to each other anymore. So what I do find is a lot of people are jumping online to get answers. They mostly want to know if they're normal. And what I will say is you are not the only one. But what I do find a lot of these videos that have been made already are lacking is the explanation. Now, it's not the people who are making the videos' fault. It could just be that they haven't been led to it yet. They're not at that stage. So what this video will provide is not just my experience, so that you can resonate, okay, and not feel alone, but also the energy explained and why it feels the way it feels at this time on Earth. Now, I want to be responsible with this video and say that I'm not here to diagnose you. If you are finding that your symptoms or the way that you're feeling is becoming uncontrollable, or you feel like you're losing control, please talk to somebody. Please seek out professional attention, okay? This viewpoint, my experience, this whole video is going to be from a spiritual perspective. So I'm gonna dive right into what I think is happening here. I think a lot of you would agree that this strange energy started in and around 2020. And has just gotten more potent, more powerful as time has gone on. But I would say for a lot of you, you probably started feeling it around that time. What a lot of you may not understand is that this thing that happened in 2020, you all know what happened. It served as a mass awakening. Yes, a lot of people would say it was a catastrophe. It caused a lot of chaos. It's hurt many people. But I like to look on the positive side of things because there's always duality and polarity. It did serve its purpose, okay? It woke up a lot of people. And I'm speaking about yours truly as well. I went through a huge awakening in 2020 to what my world really was. Now, what you may not understand is that there's a lot that comes with that. Okay, waking up. A lot of you experienced a rebirth. I'm pretty sure a lot of you are not even the same people you were before 2020. You don't even know who that person was before 2020. You have went through a rebirth, and what comes with a rebirth? New eyes, okay, new perspectives. It's almost like the rose-colored glasses are just yanked off. A lot of you are literally on a new timeline. You're on a new earth, but you're still interacting with the old earth, the old paradigm, 3D, if you will, okay? So this weird energy, it's not that it's really weird energy, it's just you interacting from a different perspective while trying to still exist in an old perspective. And it could be that it's when you're around other people. It could be when you're out in public. You are trying to, I feel like, grasp. It's like recalibration. Now, a lot of you may be wondering, how long is this going to last for? It will last for as long as it needs to until you recalibrate, okay? So a lot of you are going to find in this time that you no longer are resonating with the same friends, the same family members. Your location may not make any more sense. It's literally what comes along with Ascension. Now, there are a lot of other people who are feeling the same thing, but I understand that there is a lot of fear around talking about this kind of stuff because you could, if you do mention it to a person who doesn't understand you, you could be labeled crazy. Yes, there are people at this point who feel nothing of what you're feeling. They are exactly the same person they were 20 years ago. Not everyone is here for the shift, okay? So if you're out there trying to, make other people understand or shove it in people's face, like, I would urge you not to do that. Not everyone's going to be, going where you're going, and you are going to be isolated. People right now are not even understanding that, what comes with frequency shifts or raising your vibration means you will be picked up out of where you're at and moved somewhere else. And not everybody, unfortunately, is going to be going with you. Not just on your personal journey, but even with your perspective of the world. And you've literally woken up out of the spell of the Matrix. This is the other thing as well too. So if you're finding that, you just don't want to participate, you don't want to work, you don't want to work as hard, you just want to play, you just want to wander, this is because the Matrix no longer has its hold on you. You're not going to be playing that role anymore, okay? You are here for the new earth. You're here to build the new earth, but this is a process. It can't happen overnight, okay? It's just like, it just comes with the territory, but you will be made to have more compassion, more understanding for everyone where they are at. I'd like to use an analogy that has been used by someone I do watch on YouTube, and I think it's fabulous. Picture a fishbowl. 3D would be you're in the fishbowl with the other fish, competing, fighting for what is yours. Lots of chaos, competitive energy. 4D is when you are still in the fishbowl, but, trying to break up, the fish that are doing, what I just mentioned in 3D, trying to mediate. Fifth dimension is when you are now outside of the fishbowl, looking in and saying, I hope the kids get it together one day. That's most likely where you're at right now. And it could be why everything is feeling strange. You're there, but you're not actively interacting with it. Something to this magnitude is not going to be taken lightly. It will have an effect on the system. But you will be led, you will be guided, you will move out of that, and it will be like you're on the outside of the fishbowl. And that's why the world looks so weird to you, is because whereas before we were more collectively all on the same timeline, at this time we're all breaking and we're going our own direction, okay? You will, once you get to where you feel comfortable, you will experience this, okay? It will be confusing. You'll wanna isolate. You'll wanna remove yourself from situations. You won't wanna participate. You will be going through a major, it will be a process. So the advice that I would like to give is to not resist this change, not resist, what you are being shown, what you are seeing, what you're feeling. Go with it. This is leading towards something beautiful. You're moving into your highest timeline, and that will come with better communities, better people, better friendships. It doesn't feel like that right now. It feels very lonely, I know, but I just want you to know, again, this is a process. You have to be patient. It's gonna get better, I promise you. I'm living proof of it, but it's meant to be the way it is right now. And yes, it does feel weird. It feels uncomfortable, but nobody ever grew unless they were challenged. Everything is changing, but it's changing for the positive. If you don't feel that way, maybe you need to start re-examining what it is, you believe in. Maybe get a better connection with your spirit guides, work on that, God, whoever it is that you pray to, so that you can be led. It is really important right now to be focusing on your spiritual journey, or then it's going to be a lot tougher to get through these times. So I would love to know how you guys felt about this video. I hope I didn't step on any toes. I hope maybe someone felt seen or heard. Let me know in the comment section. Take care.